Hello, beautiful folks, wherever you are. Welcome back. Let's go Gintu back again. Here we are. It's one-on-one from Nyabuansa Live, and we're gonna be doing some 2-3 things that we're gonna be having at this kind of the time. As we're gonna be pressing it and subscribing and sharing and making it happening. We are democratizing in town a bit, so you can just make sure that we're gonna be changing other people's life, and we're gonna be making it happen. We have Nasirobi. Hey, hi. How are you? Exactly. So guys, we are landing to the hospital a bit and have much of the guests today. We're going to be making sure that we're going to be having a different repercussion here and talk about the positive impact at the surrounding, and that's what we're going to be giving it out and making it happen. So we have landed, and this is Nyabuhanse Hospital here, and we have crew members, so many of them a bit, and today we're going to be checking on what's going to be coming, because always we talk about, yeah, this is the time, this is going to be making it happen at this kind of the time. So yeah, mambo vipi soko? Mambo Kochonjo. Exactly. Guys, before we can just democratize to start much of the video and talk about what's going to be popping out at this kind of the time. No post-quams, interquams, whatever going to be coming. We have to make sure that everything is going to be getting straight to the point. Exactly. So at this kind of the time, one-on-one, I say much of the people here, are you ready to introduce this kind of the people going to be bringing much of the positive impact to the surrounding and making it happen? And today is today, going to be tomorrow, going to be maybe another day as we're going to be democratizing. As I'm going to be inviting, before I go so far, I want to invite my nurse here a bit, so they can just know, before I go inside there, am I going to have some kung fu or what's going to be coming up? So have the nurse. Hi.
Hi, Gintu.
Come this side here. Hi, Robbie.
Hi, Gintu.
How are you?
I'm cool. How about you?
I'm cardiologist, very nice. Before I get in, is there some kung fu or I have to go there prepared?
Just go there prepared.
I go where I'm prepared. Hey, guys. a bit everything gonna be coming out so fantastic here. And it's one-on-one. I have one of the gentlemen. Yes. What's up, bro?
Yes,
fantastic. The man is very, very short here. Let me put my key somewhere, very constructive, so they can just know what to handle here. Hello, beautiful people, back again. I talked about I'm going to be covering one of the story that's going to be evolving out and coming out as one of the traumatizing, and it's going to be a bit of how we're going to be getting this kind of the story, how we're going to be coming. And I think about it's one of the story we're going to be covering at this kind of the session a bit. We're going to be getting it very keen, and also it's a matter of how this kind of the world is rotating. Talk about where is the future, and we are looking for everybody whenever we talk about, yeah, I have a son, I have a daughter, where is the future of this kind of the people we're talking about here? So this kind of the stories we're going to be covering is entitled, and these are the small ladies that are exploited, or they have much of the difficulties of coming out to evolve themselves, to empower themselves. They have lack a person who can psych them, push them, and talk about this is how it is and what are we going to be doing at this kind of an essence. Nowadays, you understand, in this kind of the third world countries, we have never subjected or invited got into the sections to understand how the life is internally here. How is it subjecting itself? How are people living? Talk about the living standard, the living posture standards. What is really going to be coming out at this kind of an essence? Without getting much further, I'm going to be getting one of the ladies here, very young. She's going to be talking about how she is, how age she is, and much more. And this kind of the video, it's one-on-one courtesy from the family that you understand right now. You're going to be talking about, you're going to be looking for Gintu East, West, and South. And this is the effect, because right now we have an impact, and we show that we can make it happen. Like right now, whatever we're going to be doing, we're going to be, somebody can see and check and talk about, yeah, this kind of the thing can work. And right now, there are much of the people who can even, I've been stopped at the road when I'm just riding a bike. Some of the people are talking about, hey, Gintu, I've been looking for you. Gintu, I've been looking. It has been like, I'm just maybe vying for maybe some of the political leadership somewhere, but I'm not subjecting myself into that. But I meet some of the people talk about, yeah, I see you can just help me in this, you can help me in this. And I also sometimes talk about, yeah, I can, yes, but at this kind of the rate, I have other projects to perform. But when it reaches at a point, I get to know this is a very serious case, this is a traumatizing case, the stigmatization in this kind of the matter, I ever subject myself into that. And also, we have so many scenarios that I can just talk about at the kind of the time. So already I have this kind of the lady. She's looking a bit, maybe I turn the camera a bit so as I can just say about maybe she's looking, I don't know how the things are going to be getting here, but everything's so fantastic. So guys, I'm going to be putting her onto my right side so as I can just say something. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
You are very fine. What's your name?
My name is Nancy Boki.
A bit the volume. You hear my volume how it is? A bit? So you raise the volume a bit. Your name is?
My name is Nancy Boki.
Nancy Boke. We have guys. When you hear about Robbie, Nancy Boke, these are the names, and I appreciate this is the moment where I always meet them, and also meet this kind of the young ladies who have been into this kind of the problems each kind of the time. So back to you. Which form are you?
I'm Form 2.
You are in Form 2.
Yeah.
So which school are you learning?
I'm learning in Moisuba Girls.
Moisuba Girls. Why are you at home?
Because of lack of school fees.
Lack of school fees. How is the background of your home?
My background is not well. Because when I joined in Form 1,
Yeah.
I was not able to join. My mother was doing the
No, a bit. No, just talk. That's no problem. Just talk. Your mother was?
My mother was lacking money for me to join Form 1.
Yeah.
Now when she was going to, someone has employed her about farming. She was digging from morning to evening, search for money so I can join Form 1.
Okay. So how was it in your Form 1? How did you manage now to get into Form 1? Did she raise the money or somebody chopped in and talked about gonna be? Don't cry.
Nobody support her. She was the one who doing well so that she can make me to proceed in my future.
So at this kind of the time you are in Form 2, how have you been surviving in school? Are you paying the whole fee or how is it?
Not all school fees.
In Form 1, did you pay all the school fee in Form 1?
Yes, but there is a money that I lack to pay. That is remedial.
Remedial money.
Yeah.
And now in Form 2, how are you struggling? Because this is the third, talk about the third term, and these are like 2 to 3 weeks now, and you are at home. What is the problem?
The problem is about school fees and remedial money.
And remedial money.
Yes.
How much is that school fee?
It is about 20,000.
20,000 Kenya shillings.
Yes.
Which is approximately 160 US dollars. That's what you are lacking. If you get it right now, you are good to go.
Yes.
So that's the whole. And how much do you pay per year?
40,000.
40,000. So at least your mother has raised the 20.
Yes.
Have you ever applied for the bursaries? Talk about the government subsidies.
Yes, I applied, but I didn't succeed.
You never succeeded.
Yes.
So where did the government look? Guys are a bit a headache. And I don't know why is it subjected into this kind of the scenario that I understand whenever you are applying for this kind of the subsidy, talk about the money, or we can call it the app, talk about this kind of the money for you to be paid for the school fees or raise a bit. And the most people who are put at the first priority are the single mothered children, are the orphans, are the first priority. But in Kenya, we have a problem whereby whoever have that the people who are surviving and the people who are given more, even me including, I can say it here, like I have one of the boys who is an orphan and is studying in Isibania. I applied for this kind of the government subsidy in terms of the school fee. I got 3,000 Kenya shillings. And you find the people who are well-being, like the people related to this kind of the politicians, are getting 10,000, 20,000, even cleared the whole fee. We have such kind of a problem. And look at her. She's a very young. How old are you?
16 years.
16 years. And now it's 2 weeks. Today I came to your home because you are searching for me, so I can just have this kind of the video. I went to her home today, and I came and you were not available. And we were told that, yeah, she has come. And I heard that you went to school.
Yes.
When did you go to school?
I went in last week, part 1 on a Monday.
Then you were chased back home.
Yeah.
And today again? Today I heard that you are walking, coming from your home, which is a very far kilometers, coming with you came from school as school fee, then you had to walk to this kind of the juncture so you can just come and see Gintu where he is, and so you can just raise, or we can just help her to come out with this kind of the fee issues. She has talked about she's studying in Moisuba Girls, that's the Moisuba Girls Form 2, and yeah, I know where it is, in Migori.
Yes.
Exactly, exactly. So at this kind of the point, I heard about some of the scenarios. Why do you wanted to have some of 2, 3 things that you wanted to bring much of the talk about maybe chaos or much of the cry to the family? Was it a reality? You went to the river, do something? Guys, it's a bit traumatizing, and maybe she cannot cover that kind of the story about, because when even I heard that kind of the story, I wanted to share about it, and she was a bit to be like Jacinta. You can just imagine she's a form 2, and she's hoping to have a future thing that's going to be coming out, and she was about to get poison herself, and it's only that the mother was about to be there, and she was searching for her to get her where she is at the river, and she found her about sitting beside this kind of we can call them the plantain, and she talked about, what are you doing here? And she cried out so that people could just come about, and I heard about a little bit. I don't know, she's gonna be not talking about it, I don't know, but the thing is she was a bit beaten, so they can just rectify from that. But it's much of how the life is complicated in a way that you have to struggle, you have to look at what others are doing, and you are still at home. And how many siblings do you have?
We are 2.
You are 2. So where's the other?
The other one she is in grade 6.
Grade 6. And who is in form 4?
We don't have.
Oh, we don't have that one. So, and the one who is in grade 6, how is the life?
Life it is not good.
Life is not good. And where is she?
She's at school now.
She's at school. Which school?
Nyankore Mixed.
Nyankore Mixed. So, grade 6, Nyankore Mixed Primary School.
Yeah.
That's where she's learning. And coming to this kind of the section here, I saw your home. Who built that house?
There's a person who built, and now she allow us to stay there, so that we can I can make my future and then build the house, so that we can go to that house that I will make.
So the thing is, that house I saw there, that's why you stay with your mother. Where's the father?
I don't know my father's.
You don't know your father?
Yeah.
So during this kind of the time, that kind of how the life is, that plot, was it yours or it's for somebody?
For somebody.
So it's somebody who gave your family that section, because it's a pathetic background. I saw at the house, and it's just made like a slope. Talk about a slope-like structure, and that's where they are living, both of them. I saw it was a sitting room a bit and a bedroom, and that, don't cry. Everything is possible at this kind of the Son of the Lord. Yeah, you can never know what's tomorrow going to be carrying to us. Maybe it's your time to shine again. Don't cry. And everything is possible. We understand these are the scenarios we're going to be covering outside here, to talk about the life is a bit not well being outside here, and much of the people, much of the students, much of the young ladies are striving to get education, but they are subjected into a little life in a way that they should look for themselves. They should practice whatever is necessary for them to study. Look at this kind of how young she is, and I understand even this kind of the way she could not be the way she is, a bit slim, but this is not the body. It's a bit of how life is so complicated. How often do you get some meals per day?
We even get 1 meal per day. 1
meal per day, and you survive.
Yes.
And how do you always go to school? You are a boarding? You board?
Yes.
You board. So the last time how you went to school, via foot or you went via motorbike? Or
I went with the foot.
You went by foot. Guys, when I talk about you went with foot, it's not a walking distance that you can just walk. You can imagine from Nyabirongo, you can calculate, even if you have a smartphone, and go to the Google map, from Nyabirongo in Kuria to Migori town, It's approximately 20 something kilometers walking, and whenever they are just gotten home, talk about they are chased back home or they are sent back home to look for the fee again, they have to tarmac the road until you get back home. So I saw you have washed the uniform there. So when are you going to be getting back to school? Because I saw it was like a very old bra, it was there, very whitish a bit, and a tie which is striped with white and red, and a skirt which is red, and how can I call it? Is it a shirt or how can I blouse or a shirt?
It is a shirt.
It's a shirt. It's a bit of whitish, somehow whitish there. And I saw you have washed them. So are you going to be getting back? And how was your tomorrow? How was your tomorrow?
I don't know my tomorrow. I washed it because so that my mother can get money any day, because we are starting on exams on Wednesday.
Which Wednesday?
Next week on Wednesday.
Okay.
So that when she get money, I will go back on school even any day.
Any day. So how much money is that whenever you talk about you're going to be getting money? Even 1,000, 2,000? You can go and get in?
Yes, but our principal tell us if you don't have exam card, not enter to school.
So if you don't have exam card.
Yeah.
So how, guys, it's a bit of a headache outside here, and when we come to the realization of understanding this kind of the life is a bit giving us a pressure that are we still living in a country where there is a government, or are we living in a democratic government, kakistocratic government, or which kind of the government? Is it a worst out of worst government, are we, or it's a government of leadership we are? About this kind of the young ladies could be the first priority for them to be helped, but this is a world who knows you and how much do you have? Because even to get a school, a fee subsidy of the government, you should make sure that you have, or the government knows you, or the officials, they understand your scenario, they know who you are at that kind of the point. So when you want to grow up, what kind of you are ever coming out to talk about? You want to be somebody who is so experienced outside here, like whom do you wish to be like, or you want to achieve your life, your goals, and which kind of the course could you just pursue in your talk about university or whatever, which kind of the school you will go?
I want to go to Jaramogi Oginga University,
which is in Kisumu.
Yes.
Okay.
I can, my goal it is to be an engineer.
An engineer. So are you good in how did you perform last talk about term 2 getting to term 3? Which grade?
Term 2 I scored a C+.
A C+. Very good grade, which is about 46 and above points, which is above, and even the government can take you. So you asked, imagine to this kind of the time. Term 2, how did you go back to term 2? Were you being at home like the way you are in term 3, or how was it?
In term 2, I was wanting, when I went in school, I stayed like 2 days and then back. Then 2 days I went to school, then back. So I didn't manage it, and now I managed to score a C+. That I was proud in that grade.
So you could perform better than that. Which subject do you like mostly?
It is physics.
Guys, I'm trying to get her out of that illusion of she's gonna be crying a bit, but it's like life is a bit headaching outside here. I want to get her out of that kind of the mood a bit, and that's why I'm gonna be asking this kind of the relevant questions a bit, so you can just understand. You talk about you like physics. How did you perform the physics?
Last in term 2, yeah. I scored a 50%.
50%, which is like a B minor.
Yes.
Yeah, physics a bit categorized in a way that it's very hard even to high schools, and it's not ranked as the other subjects. Whenever you get like 50, that's like a B plus there. A C plus gonna be starting from something else there. I think even a B plane it can be, because physics, whenever you get 65 points, that's a B plus already. So you have to understand 50, a B minor, B plus, and such kind of the things. So you like about the sciences. So you want to be an engineer, specific engineer. Which kind of the engineering? Civil engineering, talk about architecture. Which kind of the engineering you're talking about here?
Architecture.
Architecture. So you want to draw some of the houses. Are you good in drawing?
Yeah.
You are good in drawing. You can draw me the way I am. Are you sure? Exactly. So the good fact is, guys, I understand some of the people who are intrigued, like I want to learn, but that opportunity is not there. If they're going to be guaranteed to get an opportunity for them to do what is the best of tomorrow, and you understand, are you the firstborn there? You are the firstborn, and I don't know why this kind of the firstborn nowadays are getting this kind. I don't know if that is how the firstborn have been. You know, I'm a lastborn, and for me to come to cover this kind of the stories, even me, I've passed through it. And whenever I hear now the firstborn has been passing through that, you can imagine now, if a lastborn I can pass through that, what about the firstborn? That's why I can cover this kind of the stories. And if you're going to be supporting her, guys, and so you can just pay the 20,000 Kenya shillings, she can be back to school, study good. That's the whole year. Now we're going to be starting the next year, talking about now Form 3. And it will be a good thing for us to understand and also do it in a way that she's outside there, she's making other things to come out, she's capable of learning, she's capable of scoring much of the good grades, but the opportunity of her to get forward, it's diminished. Talk about the government is not eyeing forward. Talk about whoever could just help is not fine. It's only that they've been helped even a section. So you mean that you don't have a home? There's no, so you don't. So guys, even asking this kind of a question, that where did you come from now? How I don't have even such kind of a question to ask about how did your mother get you? You understand some of the questions are irrelevant a bit, but to ask about somebody's talking about you don't have a home is a bit of something that can come out and talk about, oh my God, how is this kind of the things achievable? Who is messing? Is it a man? Is it a woman? Who is messing to the background? We don't understand, but who is now going to be getting the arm? It's the young generation, the children who are growing. Ask whoever will be just willing to help you. This is your courtesy. Don't cry. It's good. Just cool down. Breathe in. Breathe in. Are you good? So, okay, this is the opportunity. Say something. Whoever wants to support you can support you.
I say that if you can support me, I will be...
Don't feel, don't shy, don't cry. Hey, it's good to go. No problem. Huh? No problem. Cool down. Everything is possible. Tomorrow is another day. Today is today. Maybe today you are this way. Tomorrow you'll be another thing. Don't ever discriminate yourself. Don't ever think about this is the end of the life. Have that mentality. This is not the end, and it's never too late. Every time is ready for that. You understand? Don't ever, and then don't ever give up. In this kind of the life, never give up. Whatever comes, these are called the meanders of the river. Sometimes water will go very slow. That's the life. The life goes very slow. Sometimes water goes and hit down and it becomes a boom, and sometimes you can find that whatever water may be, we can come to the realization of the day. Like you have something called Zambezi. You understand River Zambezi? You know it? There is a waterfall. Yeah? And that waterfall, you cannot imagine if you are the one who can fall from that waterfall to that down sea level. You will get some of the serious injuries, yeah? But water goes there and it brings a bang out. and the people from outside, they come to see that bang. Maybe the water is falling very badly, but people can come to view that fall, and the country can earn money. You understand? So don't think about your fall will make you not to be heard. Your fall will make you not to be listened. Your fall will make you to be discriminated. Your fall will make you to be accused. Pump your heart and say that tomorrow is another day. You will make it. You understand me? Okay, now at least you are pressurized down a bit. Now say something, talk about, okay, whoever want to support me, or beautiful people wherever you are, whoever want to support me, I'm at your knees, and I'll just get it in touch if everything gonna be coming good, and I will just study and I'll make it happen. And tomorrow is another day. You can just say something very easily. There's no problem. Yeah? Okay.
I said that if you will support me to achieve my goals, I'll be happy and make my mother proud, so that I can make my family to become unity, have unity.
Exactly. Wow. Guys, this is the life, and I talk about I'm gonna be inviting the mom. Hey, Mama, go up. Come. The mom, she is here, and I want to have a bit of a talk here. Uko poa? She is the mom, and she's the daughter. And to this kind of the time, guys, I'm going to be talking about there are people who are looking for Gintu. Whenever I reach at home, it's not that I have not covered much of the stories, but when I reach at home, there are some of the issues that I solve them, not coming to the camera much of the times, which I can know it's just the minor things. Sometimes you can send about Gintu, I want you to continue the G Castle, or I want you to do this and then this. Sometimes much of the money, sometimes it's going to this kind of the people who are in need, and I present myself correctly. You can come to that kind of the realization. You can come to Mr. Joseph. Nobody is supporting Mr. Joseph right now. It's only Gintu, and I work towards it. Sometimes somebody can talk about Gintu, I want you to do this. I can cut and talk about, I can have Mr. Joseph, I can have the other family, whoever is coming at home. Sometimes I wake up and I find people are waiting for Gintu outside to talk about the Gintu. I need this kind of a help. Some of the people are talking about the Gintu, it's a primary. Some people are talking about, I want to construct, I need an iron sheet. So coming to the mama, unaitwa nani?
Naitwa Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. So wewe ni mama
ya Nancy.
Ya Nancy. Sasa uliolewa?
Niliolewa.
Kilienda aje? I'm asking her about if she got married and what happened from that. Nini iliharibika juu ananiambia hana baba?
Niliweka sasa maisha tu ilienda hivyo.
Lakini uliolewa mkaachana? Okay. So she was divorced a bit, and that's how she was left. Na hakuna kitu anasaidia? Nothing. So alikuacha tu na watoto wote tu hivyo?
Kuna watoto wawili.
Watoto wawili.
Form 2 na niko na wa grade 6.
Grade 6. So guys, she's talking about she was left that way to struggle. Na hata plot hakukupatia? She was not given even a plot of home. You understand the ancestral plot?
Niko nimepangisha.
You are renting.
Mwingine akajitokeza akanisaidia kanyumba ndo tunaishi.
Na ile plot ni yako ama ni ya huyo mtu?
Ni ya huyo mtu.
So huyo mtu amewapatia ploti muishi hapo akawajengea hapo kwa sababu ya shida. Yeah, I saw that house there, and I can relate towards that kind of what I saw, and na kulingana na vile hali iko. Unafanyanga kazi gani?
Kazi yenyewe ni ngumu, nafanyia watu vibarua. Hata huyo mtoto vile kutoka form 1 nimehangaika hivyo, naenda nafanya mtu kibarua, wakati mwingine hakulipi, inakawia. Ndio sasa naona muda mwingi mtoto yuko nyumbani na ako na moyo wa kusoma. Maana naona vile hali yangu ilivyo ngumu, maisha yenyewe tunapitia. Anataka asome, sasa usaidizi ndo imekosa.
Exactly. She's talking about she's doing some of the works to other people. Talk about weeding, talk about house jobs, so as she can get to school. And whenever even the mother struggles that, and again you get a little bit of money you can get a day and pay for a school fee, and again 2 days you find the daughter is coming back home via foot, and you feel even exhausted, you feel like even fainting, you feel even like better you leave yourself in this world, just vanish, and whoever will find them and help them. But for the way that you gave birth and talk about, I'll never see them. So when even the daughter is checking on the mother, how she's struggling a bit, she's like, are we gonna be making it in this life? It's gonna be so complicated about. And asante kwa kukuja. And whatever happens, kitu yote inaweza patikana, tutasema Mungu asaidie, si ndio?
Naomba tu usaidizi.
Yeah.
Naanza jaribu kusonga na shule. Maana maisha yenye tunapitia ni magumu.
Maisha unapitia ni
magumu. Ni magumu. Mtoto siku nyingi tu kama sasa ametoka shuleni na mguu. Ametembea na mguu kutoka shuleni mpaka nyumbani.
Yeah.
Wakati mwingine hata chakula ni shida. Ukienda kwa kibarua, ukilipwa unanunua kaunga, wakati mwingine nakosa unalala hivyo. Ni hivyo. Naomba tu usaidizi. Nasi asaidiwa.
Nancy. Guys, I feel like even crying about whenever I see Nancy, she's crying here. Nancy, sorry for that one. I understand. Leo mko na kakitu? Hakuna kakitu?
Anienda nikafanyia mtu kibarua. Lakini kwenda kwake wakaniambia ametoka.
So hakuna kitu sana. Guys, she has done much of the jobs. Even whenever you go back to ask about to give me the something that I worked for, it's no longer available, which is making things to be so hard. I don't know if I have, even if it's 200 here, I can just help them squeeze their life. No problem. I can give them 1,000. There's no problem. That one will nunua. They will buy food. And we shall see if things gonna be happening good. It will be so good. About 1,000 a bit, I'm gonna be helping them to squeeze them forward. And I'm feeling like she is like my sister, or she is part of my family. Even me, I was growing. Whenever you have a balance of 20,000, as she's talking about, you get 1,000 the way I get 1,000. You go and pay. Tomorrow again, you are back to the road. Go bring the money. Go bring the money. I ever walked until I felt like this is now too much and boring. Even the education is now boring. But I talked about, no, what are we going to be doing at this kind of the time? When it's boring, yes. Now, if I'm not even learned now, and now the life is boring when I'm learning, so what's going to be coming out? I felt like I have to pump myself and make it happen. So you will make it happen. Never fall. Maybe this is your time to shine. You have been struggling. Maybe you have never known that this kind of the things will happen, but know that tomorrow is another day. You understand? Yeah, push it up. Guys, I'm going to be ending this kind of the video here. You're going to support us, support her to go back to school. It's $160 US. And whatever comes, I'll just report it back. Talking about this is the money that has been raised, and this is what going to be coming, and this is what is coming out at this kind of the time. She's called Nancy. Nancy Roby. Nancy Boke. And the mom?
Elizabeth
Nchama. So they are struggling to make it happen. Keep it pushing, keep it coming, keep it walked. Every time we're going to be making it happen, whatever small you're going to be having, $4, $1, $3, $10, it will squeeze us to have it coming. Keep it tuned. And this is a traumatizing story coming out from the village. Keep it coming. Support us. Hello, beautiful folks, wherever you are, welcome back. Gintu back again. Here we are, it's one-on-one from Nyaboansa Live. And we're going to be doing some 2-3 things that we're going to be having at this kind of the time. As we're going to be pressing it and subscribing and sharing and making it happening. We are democratizing in town a bit, so you can just make sure that we're going to be changing other people's lives, and we're going to be making it happen. We have Nairobi. Hey, hi! How are you? Exactly. So guys, we are landing to the hospital a bit and have much of the guests today. We're going to be making sure that we're going to be having a different repercussion here and talk about the positive impact at the surrounding, and that's what we're going to be giving it out and making it happen. So we have landed, and this is Nyabohanse Hospital here, and we have a crew members, so many of them a bit, and today we're going to be checking on what's going to be coming, because always we talk about, yeah, this is the time, this is going to be making it happen at this kind of the time. So yeah, mambo vipi sokoro, mambo iko chonjo. Exactly. Guys, before we can just democratize to start much of the video and talk about what going to be popping out at this kind of the time. No postcoms, intercoms, whatever going to be coming. We have to make sure that everything is going to be getting straight to the point. Exactly. So at this kind of the time, one-on-one, I say much of the people here, are you ready to introduce this kind of the people going to be bringing much of the positive impact to the surrounding and making it happen? And today is today, going to be tomorrow, going to be maybe another day, as we're going to be democratizing. As I'm going to be inviting, before I go so far, I want to invite my nurse here a bit, so they can just know, before I go inside there, am I going to have some kung fu or what going to be coming up? So I have the nurse. Hi.
Hi, Gintu.
Come this side here. Hi, Robbie.
Hi, Gintu.
How are you?
I'm cool. How about you?
I'm just very nice. Before I get in, is there some kung fu or I have to go there prepared?
Just gonna prepare.
I go where I'm prepared. Hey, guys. I bet everything gonna be coming out so fantastic here. And it's one-on-one. I have one of the gentlemen. Yes. What's up, bro?
Yes,
fantastic. The man is very short here. Let me put my key somewhere very constructive so that I can just know what to handle here a bit. And guys, I have some of chargers here because my electricity is shenaniganing still, and they're gonna be dealing with it perpendicularly. So I have one of the I can call you my associate.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw my colleague. How are you, bro?
I'm good.
Everything's so fantastic.
Everything's fantastic.
I have recognized your presence.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thanks.
Hey, how do you see Nyabohanse?
Nyabohanse is
It's growing, grooming.
I can see some mushrooms.
Yeah. Nyabohanse is growing. Yeah.
Nyabohanse is growing.
Welcome to Nyabohanse.
Thanks.
And welcome to our hospital here. Yes. It's called Nyabohanse Hospital. Nyabohanse Medical Center.
Nyabohanse Medical Center.
Exactly. So there we are displaying on hours to visit. Yes. But I don't think if they are working much properly a bit, but we can just go with how it is. Right. It's around 12:30 to 2 p.m. Yes. So we are at a good time whenever we're going to be reaching at this kind of the point right now. So guys, welcome to this kind of the internet and wherever you are coming from. Thank you very much for you being tuned and locked in. This is another day. We're going to be making it happen as we're going to be blessed a bit with much of the visitors are going to be approaching here to visit our people, talk about Mr. Magabo. Much of the people going to know it at this kind of the quotation. We're going to be talking about Gintu, talk about the Jigas family. Yeah? So we're going to be having them here. So welcome, bro. Yes, this kind of the point.
Thanks.
Exactly. So
we're going to show them.
Yeah. Are we ready?
I think we are ready.
We are ready.
Yeah.
I have another lady here. Yes. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
It has been a long day and a long time, eh? How are you?
Fine.
It has been a while, and right now you are grooming. Guys, people are changing. Hey, YouTube. YouTube is changing lives, and these are permanent lives. We're going to be checking how they're going to be changing here, and we're going to be having a little bit of a fraction of the seconds here to introduce ourselves. Hi. How is everything running?
Everything is good.
Exactly. Introduce yourself.
Hi guys,
yeah.
My name is Robbie Chacha from East Africa, Kenya. I'm a content creator.
Who doesn't know you are coming from Kenya?
Maybe I'm coming from India, so I need to introduce myself.
Your color is giving you the trouble to say that.
From India.
Okay, Robbie Chacha coming from East African Kenya. Lakini Kenya is there, okay?
Kenya is there.
Yeah, exactly. So how is everything?
Everything is good.
So you are here to visit this kind of the family?
Yeah.
And we're going to be checking on how everything going to be running out.
Exactly.
Thank you very much. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Thank you very much. But be prepared. Our nurse has told us we can go and find kung fu, martial art, and be prepared. Okay. Exactly. Anytime can be of a cracker tools of the day. But don't worry, I'll manhandle corrective. So back to this kind of the spot here, guys, and we're gonna be getting Jose the Mason has much of the staffs here. We're gonna be checking what the staffs for. Or you want us to carry this one here? Yes. Some people, hey, Nasrobi.
There is some stuff inside.
Nasrobi. Nancy, Robi. Yeah.
Some groceries inside.
Help us here. You want to help us? Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine.
No, she's not shy. Whenever she's gonna be talking about English here, you will migrate. She's good. You are nice, eh?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Shopping and
the shopping here, guys. We are now having we have landed with much of the blessings here, and talking about gonna be now making it happen, and everything gonna be so good. The area is parking, and the parking is parking. Oh, we have another package here. Yeah. Even this here.
No.
Oh.
Give me one.
Exactly. So guys, we are getting in, and we're gonna be getting to know what's really popping out. She's here. Hi. She's in the mood. I know. Maybe you understand. She's in a call. Yes. Let her finish. She's gonna be coming. Maybe. No problem. Hi. How are you? Yeah. So guys, we're gonna be getting to the spot where we're gonna be checking on what's gonna be happening here, and Mambo vipi Rukucha? Yeah, this is the female ward, which is the kitchen area.
Female
Yeah,
ward,
yeah, exactly. So we're gonna be having the visit right now, and I appreciate much of the people tuned in and also watching this kind of the video to talk about what are gonna be popping out here. Today people have showered here. Mambo vipi dogo? Kaya kuja basi tusalimie. Ama utaki leo? Kuja. Ayub, this is our home.
Yes.
This is our home.
Yes.
For this kind of the family.
Yes.
And this is where we stay, and this is where we get much of everything that we need. It's coming to this kind of the house. It's a B. I'll talk about a B41, B42, B43 beds area, but we have just picked it as our private room, and that's why now our family is studying here a little bit here.
God bless you,
Welcome, man. Welcome. Mambo vipi? Inda. Uko poa? Sasa Ayubu.
I was watching your video.
You saw the boy?
I saw the boy. I can
Yeah,
see that,
right now, how do you see he is now?
big changes.
Even the stomach is stomaching, no problem.
You can see the.
It's called Ayub. Yeah, it's not like the way he was, eh? And right now, Ayub is very fantastic. Ayubu.
It's doing good now.
Uko fiti. Umekula? Umekula lunch? That's why the stomach is
Umeshiba?
booming. Yeah, vipi? Twende.
Mungu wangu.
Unataka nini? Maziwa?
Nataka maziwa.
Ayub want milk. You know, every day I always give them some milk and some bread, so he's adjusted to that. And whenever he sees me,
I have got some here.
oh, you have got
I've got
something?
also a box.
Hey, if you want the piece, if you want the piece inside, welcome. We want peace, and after we want peace, everything is so fantastic. Mambo vipi? Salamu alaikum. Inshallah. Shizi, unajua kiruga chetu hicho? Unajua hiyo lugha yetu? Kiislamu. Kiislamu. Kidogo. Haya, salamu alaikum. Sheikh. Inshallah wa barakata. Waambaje? So, Magebo wako? Kitambo. Oh, I think Magebo has gone to the site. I always goes to the site there to see what's going to be popping out. Yeah, both of them, they are good. Yeah, both of them, they are good. Jose, I'm telling you, the change is there. You can now see even there. Yeah, even you can touch her without gloves. That's how she is right now, man. Yeah, even the boy, you can now see a bit. He has healed, man. He has healed, and he can just even clad much of the everything here. Look at this kind of the young baby. She was having terrible legs and jiggers here. And right now they are healing. Even the fingers, you can now see they are healing. Everything is now good, including the mom. A bit, even the legs. You can even touch the legs, man. You can see. So a bit. Give us some. Talk about some 1 week. Talk about maybe some 10 days ago. It was terrible. Even the day I went to take them from their home, and including I had to take much of the police officers. It was not a joke. It was a serious.
In fact, I remember she ran away.
Yeah, she ran away
With the kids.
Yeah, with the little baby.
I remember the video.
Yeah. So you have some food here? Yeah, we are looking for peace.
Let us start from this one.
Yeah, the food.
Yes.
Yeah. And Nancy Robbie, can you touch this one? Can you come to this side here a bit? We can just see the light is lighting, and a bit so as you can just see what is popping out. And we're going to be having a little bit of the conversation with Jose the Mason to tell us more about the gifts, and also why is he here, because it's not very easy to have such kind of the people at this kind of the time and blessing us with much more camouflagistic stuffs here. We have several cakes. Yeah. So who told you about the cake, man?
I remember, you know, we have got subscribers who are very loyal.
Exactly.
She said, this from one of our auntie.
Okay.
He's always saying, just say, my name should be in bracket.
Anonymous. I know.
So this one, she said the mom requested for some cakes.
Some cakes, exactly.
This one went at 170.
170.
I had to purchase two
of them. Yeah, by the way, that's why I was about to ask you, who told you that this kind of the stuffs are needed here? Because she is the one who ever lamented and said that I want some cake, I want some doves, and I don't want bread, and I had to go and purchase them, and we go with her order, because if not that way, we are not in peace.
Right.
So we come in peace, we go in peace, eh? Yeah, we don't want
We have got
so we
five
have
loaves of bread.
Yeah, 5 loaves of bread here,
You
and
can,
that's very much fantastic, bro.
You
So
can show.
here, then we have some breads here.
Yes.
Five of them here. This is number 3, this is number 4, and this is number 5. Yeah, that's very best. So now, are you kukura kumaliza, eh? Unataka gani? Unataka hiyo? Unataka kukula sai? Exactly. So guys, as we're gonna be having this kind of the eateries, and I think it's gonna be so fantastic at this kind of the moment, and
So we
appreciate.
have got some here.
We have some?
You can help us know.
Yeah,
what
I can help you open. Woo! Today is today. These are called groceries. Talk about fruits, eh?
Yes.
Talk about fruits here. A bit. Let me get it in touch, guys. Some bananas.
Bananas.
Several bananas, exactly. I've seen several bananas here, and some oranges. Let's put them inside here.
Yeah. We can put them here.
We have some oranges here.
We have got bananas.
Yeah.
We have got
Even mangoes.
mangoes. We have got
Today
oranges.
is today. Tomorrow gonna be another day.
Oranges. We have got
And not forgetting, we have watermelons. 2 of them. Very meticulous. Very meticulous. So,
we have got 2 watermelons.
2 watermelons. Yeah. That's the stuffs we're gonna be having here.
From this point also we had to get a box of milk.
Also, we have a box of milk. Wow. Now, that's why I said we come in peace. We live in peace. The person who sent this, they understand. They watch us.
Yes.
And they always buy milk, bread, and some cakes. So today, they understand. Milk is the most key component here.
Yeah.
And it's a whole milk. I think this one, she likes this.
Yeah.
For the first time, when I shot a video, she was talking about she needs this kind of the cakes.
Yeah, the
she told me that Gintu, there's another brand of milk that is red, written with red.
Yes.
This is the
This
milk
one.
I'm talking about. Yeah. So this is the milk I'm talking about. It's written in red, and she ever wanted this kind of the milk. And in Nyabuhanse, a bit they're not mao because we go with the marketing. So the market in Nyabuhanse, these I don't have much of the market. Exactly. So Safi. No. So let me bring some cups here.
Yeah,
Unatuletea hapo kuna ketangoro kiko hapo. Yeah, kuna ketangoro kiko hapo.
Toto usimwage, ona usimwage hapa toto.
Huyo Gintu ashamzoesha.
Yeah, they know. Yeah. So guys, everything is just getting good, and I appreciate much of the people ever supporting us and talking about Gintu. Let's make it happen. And as far as we see, they are eating. And I said it at my videos, always lament, and I say that this kind of the jiggers that you are affected with, they trigger much of the hungriness onto their bodies in a way that if you don't subject them into proper food and give them much of the food at a range of 1 to 2 hours, they will come to be like wild, and sometimes they will act like they have some ulcers, and they will feel not comfortable at that kind of the range, and it will come like they are about to be so something. That's why I asked about do you have some eateries before we get in. We come in peace as we go in peace.
Yeah.
Exactly. But the good thing is as we see them now, they're eating, they're fresh. We also talk about God is coming. It's a bit of the husband has gone to the site, as I'm gonna be rushing there because we're gonna be having a bit of tomorrow. We're gonna be having the construction ongoing as usual, and also coming back to them. So he has to go there, check 2-3 things, because that's the area, and he's a man, so he cannot be spotted here much of the time. So they have to get some milk. Exactly. Kunywa maziwa. Yeah, man. They know. Oh, now yako iko? Safi. So guys, a bit here. I think the milk that we're gonna be having, it will be a stock.
Yes.
And it will not stay here. I know why. don't lament why.
Yes.
Because you understand, it will not survive for more than today if you are living here. Yeah, I'm telling you, I have to control it. I have to give some of the nurses here or from the kitchen department.
Right.
So as whenever it teaches like after 4 hours or once or twice, because sometimes too much milk is not healthy in terms of the processing and digestion. It takes a lot of time, like in small babies here, because of the lactins that are subjected to that kind. Is it lactins? Lactins. Lactose. So lactins are a part of it. So lactose, I would have not forgotten. I know. Yeah, lactose. So whenever it's gonna be broken into small things.
So Auntie also said they should get a metallic box.
Oh, we're about to forget about it again. Yeah, yeah. Guys, we have this kind of the metallic box. And there's a time we said about Gintu, bring some box. Where is that box, Robbie? Huh? The box was teared and it was thrown. I told you when box is outside. So why? Mbona ikaenda nyuma? Ina nguo chafu. Sasa tena box ndio utapeleka nje. So guys, about here I talk about the metallic box. I think it will be so good because the box you can just tear it like this and it will just be done. But we thought about we could just put such kind of the clothing where necessary, so they cannot have to be shagara to the beds here a bit. And I appreciate the mom who has ever done this kind of the meticulous work, and she has sent us Jose the Mason to bring us this kind of the metallic box, and I appreciate this kind of the moment. I say that kudos as you're gonna be using it where necessary. I think now we can even lock, and we can just talk about sometimes I can just tell you as a fact, because even right now I don't know why she's tying them this way. Mbona ungewafunga hivi? Ama kuna lazima ungewafunga hivi?
Mazoea.
Lazima wazoe.
Kama vile umevaa
nini tena?
Unahitaji ile ndani ya
Sindri.
Kiswahili. Understate afu unavaa nguo before unavaa nguo.
Inaitwa aje? Wasichana.
Yaani ile unavaa afu unavaa nguo Kiingereza.
Kamisi.
Ndio hivyo.
Hii ndo kamisi.
Ndio.
Guys, how do you?
Ndio kama hivi sasa.
Oh. So ndio umeiweka mpaka hapa.
Afu unavaa nguo.
Funga sana.
Sasa lakini si umefunga kabisa.
Wewe kula. Ukifunga, yaani kunywa. Una nani?
Na uwezi mtoa. Hiyo uwezi mtoa.
Anatoa yoga.
Hebu sumnini at least ndo apumue kidogo. Ama ona hata kwa mguu vile unaenda.
Washazoea.
Tuko hivyo sisi.
Mshazoea. But anyway, kama haina
I'm affected. No problem. Na kosa tu sawa. Guys,
amenenepa tu sina mwana.
Yes, mwana by the way amenenepa. Guys, let me tell you the facts here, and if you want peace, go with how they need, and for you to bring much of things talking about, you have to do your own things a bit. It will be helter skelter, and it will be running here and there if we don't control. Sometimes we control it a bit, but sometimes if we don't want peace right now, try to do it out. So a bit you can just understand. That's why yesterday we talked about we need a psychiatric. I don't know that's the name we talked about. Psychiatric.
Yeah.
A person so they can just deal with the mentalic a bit, and also deal with much of the things only becoming. So at that kind of the juncture, we can come to realize what is popping out, because what we brought them here to do is to get treated about the jiggers. But now the jiggers are over. So what again are we waiting for? So again, there's something that is developing here, a bit of the mental a bit. So again, the hospital, I think this kind of the cannot deal with it. So you have to look for a better. But the good thing is, even the psychiatric person always operates onto the hospitals. So I think they are in a safer place. The good thing is the facility has a security. They have food. That's why we have just kept them here a bit. And at least we can see the change. Yes. And also, we are just waiting for her a bit. Give us 1 month. She will be a very, very beautiful, I don't know how much of the people are going to be calling them, I don't know, Latina, something. She will be so natural. We want her to be so natural, and she will be so meticulous whenever it gets to that kind of the time. Let them dish and everything will be so fantastic. So I'm going to be giving my thanks again to much of the people supporting us, and also talking about Gintu. We're going to be, even I advertised it, and I said to my channel that you can, this is an open thing that you can just do, not that it's only for Gintu, because we are helping the community. Community is not for Gintu only. It's made for each and every kind of the person who is available and who thinks about this is the right, this is the wrong. And you can use anyone to reach out to me, because I don't talk about, oh, this kind of the work, we're going to begin to dealing with it only. No, any person who can come, like the Joseph the Mason is here, he has come with some surprises. Talk about Robbie Chacha, she's here, she has come with the surprises of the milks here and much more. They have been accompanied, and I talk about that's what we need. And also in terms of other people, talk about much of the people talk about, oh, Mayani, can you rush there and deal with them? And talk about Kate Sigano also, deal with them. And sometimes I talked about my accounts are a bit having a problem in terms of the Western Union. That's why I talked about you can use any person and can reach out into me and you can just deal with it, because you understand outside here, not everybody likes whatever you are doing. Right. So that's why my Western Union was blocked and I cannot access it.
And also mine was blocked.
Right now?
Right now I'm using MoneyGram.
MoneyGram.
Yes.
I don't know why. And it's something which is a bit a problem.
Yes.
And that's why I talk about some of the that people who transacted, and I can say it. There are people who transacted money using the Western Union. Yeah. Then I just talked about I talk about from the account. It reflected transactions cannot proceed. Yes. And I sent them this kind of the receipts talking about, please, this kind of the money, it has not reflected. You can just use another account like MoneyGram or Ria Money or Send a Wave, or you can send it to another person, change the recipient. Yes. And they never talked about anything. There's a person who talks about want to help, and whenever that kind of an urge of helping that day is out, maybe they are so busy. You understand, in America, people are busy. Yeah. For you to find a person sending is a very good person and the kindness of the highest order. So there's much of the people who sent money, and I can just talk about it's like 40,000, and it never done any kind of the work. And I think whenever I talk about it cannot work, it went back to them and sending it. I don't know if they're going to be I don't know if it's going to be sent back to me or how it's going to be. So that is now personal. If sometimes it's like I can talk about I want to send Robbie Chacha some of the money right now, and she tells me that, oh, Gintu, you have sent in a wrong number, reverse it. Whenever it reverses, maybe it's going to take 7 days at that period. So whenever it comes back, it will find another thing to do. Yeah. So already forgetting about that one. So that's what is always available. And that's why I talked about some people going to be sending money through Western Union. Don't send through me. Send to other people and they just reach me. And the only thing that's doing is MoneyGram and Ria Money. Yeah. And Western Union only does for the people coming from Texas and California. Only. That's why it can only deal with that one. But other spaces talk about UK anywhere, it cannot deal. Yeah, that's what I can just talk about at this kind of time. So I appreciate much of the people tuned and also logged in. So we're going to be a bit, because they are now good to go and they're dealing with much of the things here. Maziwa yako sawa. Give them a little. This one now it's going to be getting to... Yeah, machungwa. Tulete kisu. Kisu iko wapi? Nasirobi, she's here. She wanna be bringing much of the stuffs here. So even now watermelons here, we're gonna be eating, guys. I don't know how I'm gonna be controlling this. Banana. Machungwa. So from we have the nurse here. Nurse, because I will not be here. I have so many duties to perform, and I don't know how I'm gonna be dealing with this. Are we going to be storing them at your own stores here, or how are we going to be doing it? So somebody can be there to give out. Yeah. If they stay here, hey, I don't know if we will find them in the evening. Is it the factories around?
What we do, we store them at the pharmacy, then Nasirobi will be distributing.
Thank you.
At the hours needed.
Thank you. You have now lamented.
Thank you.
Fantastic. So Nasirobi, I'm going to be giving you this kind of the responsibility to take care of the
what we
fruiting
do,
because you are
we
always
store
available.
them together here, including the milk.
Yeah, we will put them together, and she will just take them and she will store them. I think it will be so effective because in the evening, whenever they are serving, because sometimes they serve while you are here, and you will give them a little, as you know, because you are a physician. You understand what comes out. You know how to balance this kind of the meals. Exactly. So that one we have just finished about it. I think now the box here, they're going to be storing much of the clothings. Yeah. I think the ones that have been washed. So gani tuache?
And these
Bananas, including the oranges.
So they're gonna be getting a bit spoiled.
Mbona tungetuna zote?
Yeah.
Unawatolea kama ni mbili mbili.
Two. Ndizi zote. Osai. Asai washakuwa tayari. Yeah. Already they have eaten here. You know they are coming from lunch. Some I think some couple of 1 hour ago.
Yeah.
Okay, venye nilikuwa nafikiria tungewaachia, unaona hii matunda wakikula hata sapa ndio wakule tena.
Hiyo time sasa yenye itafika sapa utawapea. Sindio? Here people will eat, my friend. Will eat. They will eat until you will come here and talk about this. This is the house again. And you understand whenever a human being eats too much, it comes to the clarity sometimes that things are going to be changing. So, hizi viatu ziko aje hapa? Hizi viatu ni za lini? Hizi ni mpya? Hizi ni mpya? Hey, they look like fish. Guys are they look like fish, guys. Hey, na zingine na sinikunulia ma slippers. Where are the slippers? Ziko wapi?
Tulibaishana na mama. Nalipia hivi. Ziko.
Nakupea gani?
Ziko.
Wapi?
Fungo.
Hey. Tena unaweka kwa piro viatu. Guys, in the piro here, the piro now is gonna be acting like a box here. So let me not contemporarily let me not yeah, we are done. Yes. We are good to go. Thank you. So they're gonna be
Umeshiba?
Ayub want to go on the watch. Umeshiba? Fantastic. Guys, whenever you see a child saying that you are satisfied, that's very meticulous. So guys, I'm going to be ending this kind of the video coming from this kind of the facility. I'm going to be looking forward to check for Magapo down there, and also I'm going to be having another content coming as we have one of the case that I was handling about the young lady who was having the child who was disabled in a way that the 14 years old mom, and talk about she gave birth. Yeah, she gave birth. I think she gave birth while she was 12 or 11 because you remove the 9 months behind. 9 months, yeah, it's like 11 years she gave birth, and now the child is a bit I don't know even which kind of the condition I can call it. It was so traumatizing, and at that kind of the moment, I can just say it right now here, and everybody should just understand it in a way that touch me this kind of the camera. I want it to be so audible so as everyone can just get it. When the first shooting I shot that kind of the video, they came to the site of Magapo and they knew that I will be there, and that lady came while she was accompanied with the where I store my old stuffs of their home, and when they came they told me that, oh Tata, come and see this kind of the situation here, if you can help it. I shot that kind of the video.
I remember the mom just laid the
child down. Exactly. Then at that kind of the moment, much of the one person came out and reached me out and talked about Gintu gonna be helping her. And she sent me money, which was 7,000, to make sure that I'm gonna be doing what? I'm gonna be getting her a house and equip her a bit and make sure they're gonna be getting something good. Then before that, I said in that video, let her stay there. If somebody gonna coming out, I will go back to that home and reach her out. When I went there in the morning, she had already evacuated. And I asked the mom, where is this kind of the lady? She told me that she woke up very early in the morning and she vanished. So I had to trace, where is she? I got that she went to the chief, and after getting to the chief, the chief went back where she was living because she was denied her staffs not to come out. Talk about some wearings and much more clothing.
Where she was married.
Where she was married. Because she was sent out. With an immediate effect, because she was told that if you cannot sleep in this house where the chicken are sleeping, she has to go out. So that's why she went out and talked about, I cannot sleep here because I have a husband. That's why the husband who brought him there. So they had some wrangles, family wrangles. And that wrangle, I come to the conclusion that it was brought out due to the poverty. Because the boy has no work, is just a Rastafarian outside here, is just a smoker. You have to come to understanding what's coming out. And whenever this kind of the young boys, I said it like nowadays much of the boys have ventured into drugs. And right now, much of the boys, whenever you see them outside, they will think about the boys walking majestically. Just pop out and talk about how are you. You will hear much of the words you have never seen. So then at that point, I had to look for a house and a mattress for this kind of the lady. And when I was ever walking, talk about, hey, please, can I get a room? And everybody, they know that, oh, is it for the Jigas family? Everybody's refusing. No, Gintu, you are saying, no, that's not a fact. You are looking for those kind of the Jigas family, a house. I told them, no, there's another person who is that? Because everybody wants to see this is the person who's going to be renting here. And to see if the mentor and whatever, you understand? Yes. Everybody wants to protect his own facility. Then I got a house. And it was a single room with a bit of a small cube, like a kitchen can be. And I bought a mattress, and I equipped that kind of the room with a mattress. And after equipping it, I went back now to pick the lady. So as I could just, because I came back to Nyabuansu to look for a house and a mattress, and equipping it, I went back now to pick the lady because, and I wanted to understand. So I got the husband. So I had to ask questions. What has happened to this and that, this? Then when I came back with the lady, to Nyabuanse, I told her that stay here, and she ate. And I told her sit here and wait for me. Then I'll be giving you much of the food to wait and see what will pop out. If somebody gonna be talking about Gintu, can you help this? The same lady who sent me money sent me another money to make sure that she gonna be getting to the same spot. Talk about I reached with 21,000. So I had to buy some mattress and get a room, and the other extra money to help her maybe get a facility to that kind of the young baby. So the following day, because it was in the evening, I searched for her for like 2 hours. When I got her where she was in the chief's camp, then I went back to the home. So when I went early in the morning, I found the lady talking about, I don't want to stay here. Take me back to my home. That's what she told me. I don't want to stay here. Get me back to my home. And she had also carried her all the luggages. The belongings. Yeah, she was outside waiting for me. And I don't know how God told me that to go, pass through. And it was early in the morning, around 6:30 to 7. And when I reached there, she refused. I want to go home. And I thought about just the mentality because of the youngness she was. And I understood. I took a motorbike because I don't want to make some of the things to be boring. I asked her, are you sure you want to go back home? Yes, I called a motorbike. Then it came. I gave her 100,000 Tanzanian shillings. So as that person will reach her home. So this kind of the guy of the motorbike can testify. He reached where he talked about, this is my home. And he left her there and gave her 100,000 Kenya shilling. No, 100,000 Tanzanian shillings, which is approximately like 5,000 Kenyan shillings. And plus. Yes. Because the change is of 18 point something shillings. Yes. So when he came back, I asked, how is everything? Because I cannot go to Tanzania. I'm a YouTuber. It's very, very, I can talk about very risky. Yes. Nowadays in Tanzania, I cannot go there as a YouTuber because much of the people have been put inside here and there. The jails are open in Tanzania for Kenyans. So I cannot risk that one. So I have to give a person who is riding a motorbike of Tanzania to go. Yes. And when they reached, they came back and reported, give me now my money. I talked about, okay, has her reached at home? I asked about how was her home. Talked about, no, she's living with the grandmother. Yes. So the boy got her in Tanzania from the grandmother. They had an argument, that the grandmother said. They had an argument, then the lady went out abruptly. Okay. So that was, so she was now prodigal son. She had to go back home. And that's how I messed. So the other money that remained, I had to subject it into two. Because I have 2 projects running. Because I have extra money remaining. Yes. I have to subject it. And when I was changing, and I told her that, do you know how much is this money? She told me that this is 50 shillings. And it was 1,000 shillings. I asked her, how much is this one? She told me that this is I gave her 1,000. This is 50 shillings. I knew that this mentality, she will lose money. I have to give her a little. Then the person who took me back, took the lady back, I knew that I will trace him and he will just get me back one day to see if she's there or where is she. Right. So I had to separate that money again to the other projects. Talking about one, it has gone to the project where you are coming from. Yes. So even right now, the way you are talking about, after here, I think we're going to be getting back with timbers there. Yes. I think you're going to be good about that. Yes. So I want you to go back with the timbers there. Yes. And the other money tomorrow, we are continuing with Jiga's family construction. So that is what I've just done it. So at that kind of the moment, much of the people are going to be asking about, Gintu, do you mean that, how is the money coming? So some of the people talk about, even yesterday, there's somebody who reached me, Gintu, I want to help that lady. And was a Kenyan. Yes. And I told him, bro, it cannot be. The lady vanished. And talked about she want to go back home and she doesn't want any kind of the assistant because I think she had been bored and stressed much of the things. Yes. I talk about don't want to be in terms of this and she doesn't want. Right. It will be like there's a case that we did in Tanzania, me and Vero the boy. Yes. Then it came out, they talked about whenever we approached her, now they are not sleeping in that house. Even I left Vero the boy there to do much of the things of the support. They start talking about whenever now Gintu left and Vero the boy came in. Now we are not sleeping. So it's like magic or whatever. You understand? So I don't want to engage in Tanzania mostly because they don't understand what pops out. Yes. So that's why I've just managed to make sure that other things are going to be coming out. Whatever funds is just coming. And even right now what I can just talk about is what I can talk is a bit we are having also the pending bill here of 30,000 and I'm that kind of the channel to get them. And I think on this kind of the course of this week I'm going to be finding it and I'm going to be paying for this kind of the hospital and again continue with the construction. So you have three and also sometimes medication. We have some of you can ask them here. We have some of the can call them some tablets and some 2-3 vaccines that we have to buy outside. The facility cannot offer, and we have to do it. Sometimes we come to buy some milk, they have to make sure they're going to be eating. So that's what we are just moving on with and make sure that everything is coming out. So I think the rectification of handling this kind of the funds is about everything goes direct to the point. And that is what we're going to be coming out, and keep it tuned. I'm going to be back to you in a short while. Thanks. Guys, we are back and we are a bit discussing with Jose the Mason. As I said that he's going to be getting back to his home with timbers. And I always mean it. When I talk about everything is put in the forum and there's no money is going for a waste. As I understand myself and as I know myself. Because nobody has said talk about, to go and buy a tree and get lumberization of the timbers. And I've bought a tree at a cheaper price. Than there we bought 2 trees at 5,000. Here I bought one and that kind of the one tree goes up to 3,000. Yes. So it means that one is bigger and it's good enough to get the timbers. And also it's only that the transportation. I don't know how I'm going to be sorting it with Mr. Jose the Mason here. I don't know. But
with the transportation, it's just fuel.
Oh, it's just fuel. Exactly. So guys, keep it tuned. We are on it still, and the timbers are being rumbled here like something else. So 3-2 hizi ziko futi 10. I think these are good. Kama hizi ziko 3 hizi, hizo ndio ziko fiti kuchukua, si ndio? So guys, we are just checking them out, and these are the timbers here, and we have some of them here, and some of them they are here, and I think we're gonna be now finishing up that kind of the house and roof it. Ini futi 11, ini ndefu. I think these are 10-10. Yeah, this one are 10-10, yeah. So guys, we're gonna be selecting the 10 feet each. Will be so good for him to use it. Haya, msaidie kidogo. So hizo ni 5 tayari. So bado 10. So we're gonna be getting him 15 timbers And I always mean it, guys. Whenever I talk about we have to make it happen, and we are subjecting ourselves onto it, and keep on supporting us and keep on abiding with us, and we're going to be making it happen here. We want to finish it out. As I said that the money that was sent to that lady and she vanished. She said that she has to go back home, and I never wanted to force much of the things to happen. I'll do whatever. I've just talked about we can just separate it into two in a way that one of the section will go to the Jiga's family, and one section of it will come to lumberize much of the timbers that are remaining to the family that I was constructing a house of. Talk about how was it? It's just a mud house that we are trying to come up with, and we're going to be sorting it out as far as everything is in concern. So just the mason will take them back to the other position because that's where the home is, and everything will just run very effective. So this is what we're going to be doing here. So keep it tuned. I'm going to be back to you in a short while. Hi, Nishike. Fantastic. Sasa hizo mtazisomba mniwekea hapa, si ndio? Hapo zitakuwa na security kidogo. Hivyo. Safi. So you're going to be getting 150 or even, I don't know if it was 120 or 150. I don't recall much, but it was 120 plus something. So I think that's why I've said a 150 for it not to have, so as we cannot go in a shortage of it. And I know that's why I've just said about it. So I'm going to be getting some fuel for just the mason to take them there. And because it's coming from that kind of the position, it will be so easy rather than getting another person as is going there. So it's like a return. And into this kind of so to this kind of the industry. So Jose, thank you very much. I'm going to be rushing to another site, yes, as I'm going to be coming up with another story, very touching story. And it's going to be coming to this kind of the platform, as maybe this will be the ending of this kind of the video, and that will be the start. Or this will catch up with whatever is going to be coming. So keep it tuned. I'm going to be back to you. You can just introduce yourself. Yes. We're going to be finishing it up, bro.
Yes. So hi guys, welcome back to It's Gintu's YouTube channel.
Thank you.
We are here to transform people's lives. Exactly. By God's grace, through the support of our subscribers.
Yeah, sure.
Today I visited the Jiga's family, the family that Gintu is always helping.
Exactly.
I was very much glad to be sent by one of your subscribers, my subscriber also. Though her name is in bracket, as always. But we thank God for those.
Thank you very much.
For what she's doing.
Exactly.
So I'm also here once more again.
Yeah.
I want to ensure that these timbers, they reach in Kangariso.
Exactly, Kangariso.
And I have to make it.
Exactly.
Thanks a lot.
Making it happen.
Yes. So my name is Joseph the Mason.
Yeah.
That's my YouTube channel name. You can check me out and support me by subscribing, liking and sharing.
Thank you very much.
Much love.
Much love. Yes. Always. Keep it tuned. Back to you in a short while. And this is the change of life. So Jose the Mason is here. Wagwan. So he's getting the timbers to the site as everything gonna be so fantastic. So that's how we're gonna be making it. So there's no cornering. Everything whenever we talk about, it's gonna be fixed. In each kind of the concession that we have ever talked about, that's how we're gonna be fixing it. And I'm rushing to another site, so to make sure that we're gonna be covering much of the stories. They're gonna be evolving, coming out each and every at a time. So keep it tuned. Always trust the G. The G is always on it to make it happen, as everything gonna be coming to you live, which is one-on-one. And this is the street of making it happen.